Assalamu alaikum. Today we are discussing about the climate change in the world. Climate change refers to the change in the environmental conditions. These environmental conditions are changed due to the global warming and the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is a term which refers to the trap the greenhouse gases like the carbon dioxide and the methane trap the sun radiations from the sun, and they cannot release them in the space back, so that the temperature of the earth is rises. There are many other causes of the climate change, as the natural causes are volcanic eruptions and many others, like the glaciers are melting, due to which the sea level rises. The man-made causes are those which are used by the man, like the use of fossil fuels and the industrial waste and many other that causes the pollution. The climate change is a pressing issue now in the world, which can have the large term consequences on the world. It cannot destroy the economies and the materials of the one country, but it can uh, destroy the economy as a whole. As the climate change uh, can affect all the world, as if there is a climate change, then the precipitation pattern and the other crop yielding seasons are changed, and due to this, the, the agriculture sector will make deficit, as there is a loss in the agriculture sector, so that so so that there is a large deficit in the economy, and the economy of the country should be reduced. There are many other factors, like the hole in the ozone depletion, which is due to the pollution, also contribute to the global warming and the climate change. And we can it is important to control the pollution. We can control the pollution by growing trees and by using less waste products. The use of the renewable energy sources has control the global warming and control the climate change, as the renewable sources do not release any waste which contain the carbon dioxide and many others, so that our atmosphere should be protected. And if we look toward the deforestation, it is the main cause of the climate change, as the trees can take the carbon dioxide and release oxygen to the atmosphere. But if there is a deforestation, then there are no trees and no forest, so that the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere should be increased. And due to this, the the climate change occurs. There are many other things which are the solutions of the climate change. The main things include those, like the using the industrial waste as a renewable. If the industrial waste is renewable, it cannot cause the carbon dioxide or other greenhouse gases or waste effluents, so that there is nothing which is released in the atmosphere which is harmful to the atmosphere. As the larger economies also contribute to the climate change, as there are many nations which can join hands together to reduce the climate change and to make the planet as protectful, as the some billion rupees or dollars should be provided by the largest economies to preserve the planet. There are many things, like the growing trees and to reduce the waste effluents and to use the renewable sources, which can reduce the climate change. And the use of the vehicles also contributes to the climate change, as the vehicles can burn the petrol, and they can release carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, so that the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere should be increased, and due to this, the greenhouse effect occurs. So it is compulsory for the individual to the work for the nation, for the planet, for, and they can utilize the public transport, and they can travel on the public transport, so there is a less emission of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And there are many other things which can lead to the climate change uh, results. We are the some solutions which can result in the climate change reduction. So utilize it, and government should also implement policies to reduce the climate change. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.